And we spoke about this on the past in the previous meeting as well, is that the markets we're going into that don't have service get a high take rates. Now, we've also spoke about markets that have cable DSL that are very low, performing. And, even in those markets, your take rate is still extremely high. And we've spoken to banks that are heavy in this industry in the Houston area. One of the banks was Hancock and Whitney. We spoke to one of the senior reps over there, and how's that experience for dealing with Hancock and Whitney as well. And they told us, one of the senior VPs of the bank told us, we love going against cable and DSL because we always win. And so, Cody, how can you think about kind of if we go into those kind of markets with that type of competition, what type of speeds are you going up against, and what are we offering a difference? So,
well, there's a difference in marketing the speed and actually delivering it.
Right.
We've seen it over and over again, especially with Comcast. They even try to do their 10G network and an attempt to market it as a 10 gigabit network, and I think the FTC kind of shut them down on that marketing. But long story short, the absolute best competitor for us is Suddenlink. Suddenlink is awful, and a good portion of what you see in the green areas is Suddenlink. They don't have the money to upgrade it, and they band-aid it over and over, and people cannot stand them. But Comcast is a little more difficult. It takes a little longer to get to pry customers away from Comcast because they're used to their TV and their phone and all that kind of stuff. But it's not impossible, and it's a little bit slower uptake curve. But the picture perfect scenario would be what I see here, which is no fiber, cable co being Suddenlink.
Or something similar. And Cody, on the speeds that you've seen in these areas for like selling DSL cable compared to what we will deliver and what we're offering, that is where those speeds.
Yeah, the top plan that they claim that they offer is going to be 1,000 megabits or a gigabit as it's termed. Our basic speed will be 2,500 megabits or 2.5 gigabits. So we'll be at 2.5 times the best speed that they could possibly deliver under ideal conditions. But as Hal pointed out, one of the reasons why when I drove these towns, walked into businesses, talked to people, their internet is off more than it's on. When it is on, they do not get the speeds. They can't watch TV. They can't do the things that the claim is made. So it's I don't even know the word. It's the fact that we bring them something that is going to actually function because we're putting in state-of-the-art equipment. Nothing goes faster than the speed of light. So fiber was actually generated for communications, where cable was not. Cable was meant for TV, and they've sort of hotwired the cable plants to do internet over the top of that. So there's I don't really know how to put that into without technical talk, but basically it just works. They're going to get what they pay for, and it's going to function every day.
There's no reliability issues. There's no latency issues.
Yeah.
There's
not with fiber optic.
Not fiber optics. And we spoke about earlier. We said that it's not cutting edge technology. Fiber isn't. It's been around a long time, but in these areas, it is cutting edge technology. What we take for granted here in the Houston area, in the Woodlands area, and East Coast area, wherever you're from today, it's cutting edge technology. It changes lifestyle. We all know that, but I want to make sure I say it for the video purposes of what we're doing today here.